Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nigga Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. Yep. First things first, you already know. Hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Monday so far. For those in the city right now, it's scorching out there, so if you're out there, so you keeping some water, some Gatorade, something alongside along you, because it's gonna be a long day. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their weekends. Hopefully everybody was able to, you know, enjoy their plans. You know, hopefully everybody was really able to, keep themselves safe as well. Tamika, what's going on, baby? Latanya, what's going on, baby? Yeah, but hopefully everybody enjoyed their weekends. Hopefully everybody was able to keep themselves in one piece. And if it was hot wherever you was at, hopefully you was able to keep yourself cool. It's gonna be one of them days again. Suffering from any specific ailments where you're not supposed to be out in the heat, definitely make sure you you're keeping yourself according. Or if you don't gotta be out, don't be out today. Northwoods, what's going on? Yeah, good weekend all in all to some degree. Can't complain about it. Still was blessed nonetheless. But all in all, though, Friday was definitely a good talk. Another conversation that was needed. And I ain't gonna be crazy today. Most I am going to do is give some real awareness and motivation where it's needed. I would hope that some people actually listen to this though, but hey, it's only for those who really want to hear that. Uh, Again, what I was saying about you know learning about investments, learning about stocks, learning about trading, doing those things along those lines is good because it's not so much as just stocking your portfolio as far as work is concerned or just about how you do things. But again, it's giving you the insights on, what you need to do, what you need to avoid, especially if you don't want to either take a huge loss or go belly up, you know. Together, what's going on, baby? Nah, I hear you, bro. Listen, it's been a hectic week just about for everybody. This weekend was one of those weekends you just had to sit back and relax, basically, and just get a few things in perspective, things that was needed definitely. So, but nonetheless, refreshed and energized like you're supposed to. Serious, what's going on, baby? Susanna, what's going on, baby? See you out there. Hey, this weekend was just needed though. Nothing bad neither, just good time to get some thoughts in order for some people. You look like you did something illegal already. Look at you. Alright. My bad, y'all. Me out and about. Again, for those in the city, it's hot. Get somewhere and get cool, or shoot, just enjoy the weather while you can. Well, shoot, you're gonna have the whole week and some change to enjoy this type of consistent weather. So, good thing is get out. Whatever plans you might come across, hey, follow them through. BMF, what's going on, my guy? But yeah, like I was saying about the stocks and the trading, again, there's nothing wrong with learning that. See, because you're gonna have some people that wonder how these young people are already in the driver's seat, like somebody who had to work hard to be an established millionaire. Look at there's ways to get to your goal if that's what you plan on doing. But again, best course of action, at least in my opinion, is taking a finance course. Learn to take a finance course, then you can learn to deal with, you know, stocks, bonds, trading. Because in all actuality, it's just basic math. You know, the most important thing to remember again is have knowledge of what you're getting into. Make sure that it's definitely worth it if that's what you feel it is, and don't let nobody stop you. Again, you might have to take a step back because you might have to again start focusing on what's necessary. You know, don't feel it that don't feel like that's going to stop you from continuing your life. Nah, you just might have to fall back for a few things because you're really trying to get the basis of the thing. You know, again, you're dealing with money. And when it's all said and done, guess what? It's your money you're dealing with too because you're an investor. So, gotta take that, with the greatest consideration. Again, um, learning, learning about the numbers and the crunching, there ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You'll get to a higher plane, especially if that's what you wanted. Not gonna lie to you, it's it's critical now. Some of y'all that should be taking up on those investments and those stocks, especially while they either still booming and growing or while they already making a good turn for it. Again, you never know. You might get yourself in the right type of stock. You might actually gain something from it, and at some point when you're ready to let it go and sell it, hey, you're gonna get top dollar for it. Again, it's just about crunching in simple numbers, but knowing what you're doing too. BMF, don't come in here with that. I told you. Matter of fact, I smelled the troll alert already. So I smelled the troll alert already. See, you came in here talking about some why I started early. How about you should have went to sleep and then you would have been up early? Matter of fact, yeah, this is for you.
Dear friend, I know it's your birthday today, but keep yourself under control. Don't drink all the alcohol in town or the news will be like this tomorrow.
Come in here with that, man. Nah, but it's the most important thing to do. You know, giving yourself some good footing and some good space to do some things. See, I ain't gonna lie to you. There's some of you who are feeling like you're in a rut right now. You're only in the rut because you know you're in a confusing stage right now. You know, especially if you feel like you already where you feel, you want to be at, but you feel you destined for more. You might be at that situation right there. But you don't take on too much that you can't handle. That's number one. But it is the best way for some of y'all who are trying to do that. And listen, the reason why I say you better off trying to learn about stocks and bonds is this way. Uh, you can learn something on the fly or learn something for more than a couple weeks, which is necessary for you. So then this way, you don't got to be scamming. Not saying you in per se, but you know people who are scamming right now. And if they good with numbers and everything else, they could have took that same energy and put that into learning about the numbers, learning about the game while the game is still up. So I'm saying some of you are gonna have to realize that if you want to get to a higher plane, sometimes you're gonna have to push yourself. And even when you feel you're somewhat in a good space, if you do want more, you do decide that you could handle a little more, why not do so? But don't burn yourself out neither trying to, gain whatever ultimate goal you're trying to gain. You have to take processes, step by step, regardless. No matter what process it is in life, even when it comes down to financial, you gotta take it step by step. And again, know what you're doing. That's just like if you are gonna put some money into stocks. All right, make sure you put money into the right type of stocks. Stocks that even if it's the smallest stocks that's still like hit or miss, take a chance on it. That hit or miss might be your big little money right there. Never know. Oh, if I don't get a copyright for that damn song, my bad, y'all. As you know, you're gonna hear some BS here and there. But that's what comes with the city. But yeah, definitely do your due diligence. Like I said, you can mess around. You can end up doing two things if you're really good with numbers and math. Shoot, you could do more than just accounting. Trust me. You know, sky's the limit when you take a finance course and know what's what. Shoot, you could be running two businesses technically. You could be running one within your own, and you could be doing something for somebody else too. But in the same token, you're still gaining. Jiz, what's going on, my guy? I already know you just tuned in at the like button. You already know, BMF. Appreciate you. Again, simple steps that you need in life. It ain't that hard. The most you can do again is take a chance on yourself. So again, this way you'll have a better understanding of how to flip money, or even how to, keep continually, growing money. T Racy, what's going on, baby? But that's the most important thing to remember again. It does starts off with a collective choice. Key goal of everything again is knowledge, not just knowledge of self, but having knowledge on the things that you come across, the things that you're gonna put into your vicinity. Like I said, take a chance sometimes. And that's what you have to do in certain cases. You're gonna have to just step out there and take a chance, no matter what. You can't be fearful of anything. You never know. You're not taking a chance to, you know, build yourself and better yourself. You're gonna be missing out on a lot of opportunities. Denise, what's going on, baby? That's the best way to do it. Then look, prime example, if you learn about how to punch numbers, learn about the finance course, uh, you can end up, besides your LLC and everything else along those lines, shoot, you mess around like if you really are into music, you could start building your own from there. You know it wasn't complete without getting one of those. You know that already. But again, for those in the city is hot, please make sure you're keeping yourself hydrated. It's gonna be a long one, I'm telling you. But yeah, you just gotta again take the take the strong initiative on yourself. Again, there's some of you who can incorporate your talents and skills, like I said before. But it's about actually putting in the work. And some of you will get ready to quit before you even get to a good destination. So it's like it's I don't know. It's at some point damaging to yourself because why are you not, taking that chance? It's not hard to do, man. Listen, Even if you feel you're gonna need help with still learning certain things, this is what you got peoples for. Again, the helping hand always going to extend. You know, Olive branch will definitely always extend too, especially if they see that you're doing what you need to. So again, the opportunities will always be there, especially if you're going through the little struggle. You might be lost in that, but again, you can even build from there. Like I said, I hear you, Denise. You lucky. They've been back and forth already, and they ain't even 12 o'clock yet. I can tell before the day is out, there's gonna be more of those. Cause I ain't gonna lie, it's so hot. I'm praying and hoping that some of these elderly folks who are out here, yeah, I hope they don't pass out because this sun is on 1,000. So again, for those in the city, keep yourself warm. Well, no, you're already warm. Keep yourself hydrated, damn it. I don't care if you gotta take a whole cooler with you. Just make sure you good. It's one of them days. I already feel like summer is here and it's not. Still got some time left. So don't get tricked by this weather. It might be consistent now. Can't get some mixy weather too, so you know what it is. But in the same token, like I said before, you know, you gotta think solely for yourself. Some of you rely on people to think for you. Nah, you gotta learn to think for yourself. Certain things you're gonna have to learn on your own too, because that's the thrill and that's also the necessary step you need. That's a part of growth anyway. Yeah, there are gonna be some things you're gonna need help with, and you shouldn't be scared to ask for the help or get the help. Everything else, 9 out of 10, you're gonna be able to handle it on your own. It's just careful, calculations when it's all said and done. It's mostly all it is, because again, you gotta have the knowledge on how you're gonna move your business, what direction you see it going, you know, even future endeavors that could branch off from that. And I appreciate those who tuned in yesterday for the little live stream on Clapper. Definitely was good vibes. And I'm bringing that back today. Keith, what's going on, my guy? Again, you can't say that there ain't no opportunity when you're not giving yourself a fair opportunity to try to grow. Said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. The decision is it solely lies on you. And again, if you do want greater achievements, you got to figure out what achievements you actually want, reasonable ones on top of that. And I wouldn't care if you was young or old, if you have knowledge of certain things that is needed or things you're trying to get into already. If you already got prior knowledge to that, utilize it. Brush up on what you need to brush up on, and again, just do the necessary work. You can't go wrong with that. Like I said, you learn how to crunch the numbers real well, especially with learning of finance. To finance your own things, get your own little, like I say, your little studio going if that's what you're trying to do. Trying to get equipment and stuff like that, you'll have the proper resources and proper ways to do so. Mountain Girl, what's going on, baby? But again, it's an amazing thing when you actually take the time out and learn something and then utilize it to your fullest extent. You'd be surprised how far you actually get. And even with the small blessings, they do become bigger because you have knowledge and wisdom of things ahead. So even if you did fail one time, if you decide to try to put something else back out again, second time around, it could be a success. Or if it does fail the second time, guess what? That third time could be the real charm because now you fully know what to do. Not going to hold you. You have to remember that part right there. It's solely about just getting over whatever specific hump you're going through. Like the old saying, if you don't get outside and witness, or just don't get outside, period, don't get outside your house. I'm gonna just say you ain't gonna never know what the world has to offer you. You'll be basically stuck in seclusion because they're gonna have assumptions, but you ain't gonna have the actual facts until you get out there. Or you just gonna have a whole bunch of thoughts that ain't gonna calculate again until you get out there. Don't ever be ashamed to put your best foot forward and do what you feel you need to do for betterment, for growth. And again, take the time for self reflection and just learning. Because again, every year that you're going around this sun, you will be learning different lessons. Some of those lessons, again, could be in your favor. Appreciate you for dropping those links, serious baby. Working harder than this damn sun on my back, baby. But again, once you are pretty much in control of the knowledge at hand, then you can spread the knowledge throughout the family. That's another thing to remember too. You're not solely just trying to build and better yourself just for yourself. If you have a family or you're building a family, you're gonna want to teach them everything that you could possibly teach them. That's on both ends. You know, you're gonna want to teach them how to keep themselves in order. When they do get adults, how to manage and take care of money. You know, it's the truth. You definitely want your kids to succeed. You don't want your kids to be out there on the streets broke. Don't definitely want your kids to be out there on the streets, using and abusing or anything along those lines. You want to try to give them everything possible. And even knowledge about what you have done in your own life that pans out. But yeah, I still would strongly suggest those who are thinking about, those type of key scenarios, just do it. Again, if you know about the stocks, you know how to maneuver around it, invest. Whether you invest in small pennies or you invest something decent in it, the main thing to remember is know when to sell, know when to keep things, or know when to buy. That's basically the tricks of the trade. As far as that is concerned, you just gotta know when to buy and when to sell. And sometimes you just gotta learn when to hold on because again, if you try to sell something too quick, you might not get as much as you think. And the person you sold it to might get double that, even triple that, depending on how they maneuver. You gotta think of it like you would think of a pawn shop. If you ain't come get that item within a certain amount of time, then guess what? That person is 9 out of 10 not gonna get that item back, and it's gonna be sold, and it might get sold at a higher value than what you got it for, or what you pawned it for. So again, it's just about knowing numbers and knowing when to flip. You know, it is important to do so. That's why I said it's definitely important to try to, you know, reach and do what's necessary. Do what's necessary. It's not hard to do so. Give your kids something to learn, give your kids something to build on. Shoot, give your family something to build on. You might have some family members who, if they was going through the struggle at one point, now they trying to, redirect their lives. You could possibly help them, even if it's just giving them spare knowledge. It's not that hard to do. Like, listen, I can't help you with this, but I can help you with this. And even then, that's still helping. You're still spreading the blessing, whether you believe it or not. And if they might come to you for certain situations because they still might be lost, then hey, still give them what's necessary, and then they go from there. In certain instances with people, you're not going to be able to hold their hands for life. You know that part. So again, it's just about knowing what you're going to get into, making sure you have a decent, you know, strategy as far as how far you want to go with it. What you plan on doing with it, And when the time to pass on later on, you know who you're gonna give it to. Even pass it in the family, like I said, business wise, hey, pass that within the family. At least this way, you know, when you long gone, you know, everybody has some form of knowledge within the family tree. You know, again, it's really about just trying to leave the legacy when you need to. But yeah, you know, I'm not gonna hold you. Today is just it's one of those good days for a lot of people to get out, go enjoy the weather. If you need some peace and some closure, get out there, go get some fresh air. You need to unplug from a few things, do so. You know, get your mind straight. And see, and that's the one thing you're gonna have to, you know, remember. You're gonna have a clear mind when it comes to you building overall. You know, you can't build and necessarily keep the building going if you don't have a clear mind. You know, and that's the most important thing to remember. You need a clear mind. How can you make any form of business decision when your mind is cluttered? When you again are probably thinking too emotionally, you might be going through a few things, life issues. You can't make the perfect decisions or near perfect decisions if you that ain't commander baby. Moo, moo. You know, again, it's solely about just doing that. You know, just keeping yourself keeping yourself in a decent pace. Don't rush and try to exceed certain things. You know, just sit back and allow certain things to blossom. Trust me, it'll work. But again, you know, if you're going to invest, is make sure you're not investing in a scam type of stocks because yeah, those are still floating around right now. You know, do your research on the stocks that you are going to invest in. Again, whether they up and comings, whether they somewhat established or fully established. You know, because again, you don't want to risk the danger, mess yourself up. Then now, look, you just lost out on money. Now you got to either restart the process or you know you got to take a bet on something else. Because again, it's about flipping the profit, at least on that level. Financial courses are actually important, like I said, because once you have gotten the gist of things, you know how to maneuver with any type of investment you might get into. Like I said, whether it's stocks or not, you know how to turn a quarter into a dollar. You know how to turn a dollar to $100. And you didn't have to scam nobody. You didn't have to do nothing outside of your norm just to reach to that higher plantain. You know, you just got to remember that part. You know, it's solely about you. It's solely about knowing the best avenues in life, no matter how many times you travel those avenues. You know, for every little different thing that's going on, you'll find that it comes with some good blessings, and it also brings a form of maturity, whether you believe it or not, because now you're getting more of a responsibility. You know how to manage money. You know how to put money away in certain accounts. You know how to build your portfolio. Like I said, most important thing. But yeah, again, don't even quit. You know, Like I know some people right now, and there's a couple of apps I believe, one or two in particular. Like I said, they give you the ins and outs of how to trade, how to do certain things, and that's important. You know, take your time. Like I believe you got Robinhood, got Stash, and there's another one I can't remember the name of it, but you know, definitely if you're going to put your investments into things, you know, see what you're going to get into. Like I said, for those who might want to invest in the Mary Jane department, um, like I said, it is a booming stock. There's multiple stocks technically, but it's a booming business nonetheless. Win, lose, or draw, you still going to come out with something on top because you're investing in something that you know for a fact is always going to be a seller no matter what. Invest in certain fast food joints because no matter what, again, win, lose, or draw, you're going to still come out on top. But also make sure you ain't catching one of them stocks or one of them businesses that could be going out of business because they stocks might not be all of that. You know that. Lucy, what's going on? What's going on? But just it's the good thing to do. Never settle for less and don't sell yourself short. Take the proper steps. And utilize what you have. Trust me, there's ways to get to any destination that you feel is a good destination. But again, you're gonna have to put in the work. You're gonna have to build that vehicle of life from scratch. You're gonna have to build it from scratch for real. You gotta make sure you got all the right pieces and components. You gotta make sure that you got good body work. And that's what that would be considered like your portfolio, body work. That's basically giving people indentation that you know what you're doing. Careful with numbers, and even if trusted with certain situations, you'll be able to, get the job done. But again, don't take my word for it. Do your own research. You know, do your own careful thinking, because I could be wrong about certain things, but I know for everything else, I know I'm right about. But other than that, pretty much got this in the bag. Exactly, serious. That's what you're supposed to do. But that's just like that. Even like prime example, stepping away from stocks. Like I said, when you're dealing with business, prime example. Um, you might invest in certain things for your business to grow, and certain things you might have to take a second guess on because you don't want to again have your business crashing or you start losing revenue because of it, right? So yeah, you gotta be careful. You set the goals. Like if you got a supermarket, prime example, and you got a grand opening, you want to make sure your grand opening is good. You want to make sure that your grand opening, you know, is good to the public. Number one, and then number two, you just want to make sure that everything is where it needs to be. Even if it's like a little celebration event. You just got to remember that part right there. You know, there's nothing more satisfying. Definitely nothing more thrilling than just pushing yourself for higher. Like I said, even if you in a small rut in your life, you got to find a way to get out of it, and you got to make sure that whatever you do, utilize it, and it's a consistent pattern. So this way, you good. Let's see that part right there. Yeah, certain things like that, you're gonna take risks, but you want to take smart, calculated risks. You don't want to take the unnecessary risk, and you definitely set yourself up for failure. Sometimes it's gonna be hard to recuperate. Again, there are some things in life you'll realize that if you fail once, you might have another go at it. But with certain things too, if you failed more than once, it's good to try something else. That is again the point of growth. Susanna, baby, prime example. If you know for a fact music ain't been working for you, even if you're still passionate about being around in that scene, gotta find something that you actually are good with, something that you know for a fact you can still be a part of, and still make some form of history if that's what you feel you're gonna do. Um, but in that token too, if even that don't work, you just gotta shoot for something else. See, it's the one thing, like I was saying before, I said this to somebody too. Not everybody's gonna be a basketball player, sports player at all. Everybody's gonna be a Not everybody's gonna be a music artist. Not everybody's gonna be a writer, actor, all of that. Again, you gotta be reasonable. The path that you do have right now, if it's a strong path for you, you gotta make sure that at the end of the day, that's a path that you're happy with, comfortable with. Again, nobody's gonna move that chain forward but you. And it's time to take some critical steps. You know, Again, while you have the space and opportunity to grow, do so. There's some of you who are actually good. You're good with. I'm gonna say that you're good with technology overall. There's some things that if you're able to teach, teach it. Like I said, teach it to the people who are going to take heed to it, who's going to listen to it. Like I said, once you build yourself to a certain degree, now it's time for you to pass the knowledge where you need to pass it to. And even if you're going to pass it to everybody, guess what? At some point, you're going to have the main ones who do take into consideration of, again, trying to better themselves. So you're still doing something good, no matter what. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Yeah, it's already out here already. Once you get a real good indentation on how to, maneuver with the money and how to put the best foot forward, again, you could be incorporating and starting new opportunities. Like again, your knowledge of finance, you can end up financing and shoot, end up having more than a few businesses the way again you can start the mode of giving opportunity. Again, it's about bringing the best products to the table. Like I was saying earlier about even if you're going to try to run a supermarket and stuff like that, you got to make sure your grand opening is on point. Got to make sure you got the best fresh products. Period. You don't want to have no old stuff or outdated stuff on the shelves neither. And again, it's just about solely knowing what to invest in. Like, yeah, supermarkets are going to invest in certain things. They are, you know. If you run an organic supermarket, mostly you're going to deal with organic stuff, and whatever ain't organic, you know, you're still going to have to sit there and see what products fit your criteria of things. James, what's going on, my guy? Even if you don't run a supermarket and you run a little small meat market, still you got to have the best product. Got to make sure your meats are not spoiled or not, contaminated. Got to make sure you got, good deep freezers. If you doing slaughterhouses or butcher houses and stuff like that, you got to make sure you got all the necessary equipment to make things work. That is an important step, though. Again, just knowing the most important things you need to know. They will come in handy. Oh, I just thought about it. Learn the finance class, prime example. You might mess around, and some of the things, resource wise, as far as what's needed in your community, you could be the start of building that. Like you say, you need more resource centers, you need more recreation centers. You could be sitting there learning the numbers and learning what you need to learn to where you could get the proper loans and you can make things work. And even if you already are somewhat established to do it, you have the resources, you have the knowledge, and you also have the credit bill to do so. Chef, what's going on, my guy? Again, you can bring back some resources depending on what resources are important. Again, taking a simple finance class. And then once you learn everything you need to learn, shoot, go mess around and teach it yourself to the people, especially those who you can even break it down to those who ain't really savvy with certain big words and terms. You can break it down to them to where they simply understand what to do and what not to do. So that's important. That's a blessing no matter what. You know how to give it on an intelligent level, but you also know how to dumb it down a little bit just in case of certain people can't get it. So that's important. Again, keeping your mind sharp no matter what. The most important thing out of the whole thing. Because you can't give proper knowledge and wisdom, and you definitely can't give, the proper dosages of things needed. Your mind is feeling evil spirited or cluttered. So again, no matter what you might be going through in life, you got to learn to take a step back, take a breather, calm yourself, get in control of that emotion, even if you got to push back from something you was already planning on doing. Get yourself right, so this way you could step up right and make the right decisions. You know? And yeah, again, get rid of the yes men. If you got a whole bunch of yes men with you, get rid of them. Because those yes men, again, might be the main reason why you make a poor choice or a poor investment on something and it can go south. If you are building and building amongst the right people, you got to make sure that everybody, again, has their own road and path of success they trying to follow, even if it is through a blueprint. Again, you can follow a specific blueprint, but when it's all said and done, you're going to branch off from that because, again, you're going to try to carve your own and make your own. Or it'll give you the idea of making and creating your own ideas and opportunities. Even with the simple finance class, that will definitely help. Again, it's solely about, again, just knowing the steps that is necessary to build and succeed. And again, even when you feel people ain't going to take the steps with you, just know that when you do get to the steps necessary, you start to see the difference. There's some things you're going to learn on your own. You might not need nobody's help. Especially if you're good with learning real quick. Ain't hard to do so. Learn to be self-reliant. You know, it's important that you do so. And the things that you might not be reliant in or self-reliant in, hey, it's nothing wrong with getting the necessary help. Closed mouths don't get fed. Always remember that. And if you know people who are already locked in with certain things, again, you want to get the wisdom and actually prove to them that you are serious about the wisdom. And don't let up neither. I ain't gonna lie, it's hotter in the snack boxes in the chicken spot right now. That's how hot it is right now. It's almost feeling like pool weather, but I'm nowhere near a damn pool. Oh. But again, you got to remember that part. You know, what else do you possibly have to lose out, you know, outside of your sanity? You know, again, just got to learn that, you know, you're going to have to take calculated risk and smart risk, you know, to being the best tip top shape of your life, basically. You're going to take a chance on almost everything, regardless. You're going to take a chance on building. You might think you got some good ones. Come to find out, there might not be some good ones. So that's taking the risk right there. But you also taking the smart risk by knowing who to actually put around you. That ain't Simba James. Simba been in the house. I've been gonna walk them. I'm sitting outside. That's somebody else though. You should know Simba bark, man. That nigga don't bark like that, man. James, you just try to troll me? You just try to troll me? I'm assuming y'all was watching that darn short this morning. It's okay. Don't troll me. Do not troll me. But you trolled me though.
I'm on the stage right now, singing your favorite song. Looked in the crowd and you know where to be found as they sing along. I said that you look good without no makeup, no lashes, even better when you wake up.
I had to wild out for respect. I told y'all to take my advice months ago. Told y'all to take my advice months ago. Y'all didn't listen. Don't worry, it got worse. Oh, it got worse. You know it got worse. It's always getting
Who the
worse.
fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
My fault, new troll drop.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
You know what's coming. You know what's coming. You know the madness was coming. Yeah, they going in right now. It's going in. Yeah. Well, like I said, hopefully somebody takes something out of this because it's the truth. You know, you are solely responsible for the decisions you make in life. You know, and if you're gonna make wise decisions, you gotta make sure again you keeping yourself focused, keeping yourself humble, but also keeping yourself determined. You know, because it is. It's solely about again just loving the process of things. You know, understanding that process as well too. Because again, there's going to be some points you might be confused, and again, you'll find yourself at some point. Serious, that ain't gonna happen. You know that already. You tried it. You tried it. You tried it. I knew you was gonna try it. I knew it. I knew it. I know it. Well, embrace it, damn it. Told y'all weeks ago to take the damn not here.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Exactly. Who starts a conversation like that talking about some we gonna take your stuff? Nah, you ain't taking nothing. You're not taking nothing. The madness will continue, damn it. Until I say the madness is over. This is gonna be locust. Lady Shay, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I told you, do not start with my madness. Up, I think my madness started. Up, up. But everybody got to embrace it right now. Everybody got to take this brief intermission and embrace the extra madness that comes with it.
If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
Told you, it was over for you people.
If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
Yeah, you know, we had another troll drop up in here, so, told you, them shits is coming. They coming. They coming at a rapid pace, son. I'm telling you. Told you, serious. You can't do that. You can't do that. James, don't encourage the madness. Lady Shay, you just walked in here. Don't even encourage no madness. So I put one for you, god damn it. Damn. You just walked in here and already start shit. Nah, but on a real spiritual tip again, just get yourself organized as far as your mental is concerned. Get yourself organized. Yeah, your brain is like a file cabinet. You can't have all of these darn files stuffed into one cabinet. You're gonna have to process. You're gonna have to put certain ones in different categories and make sure you separate the most important things for the least important things, and then again, you start back where you need to start back at. But, it's solely up to you to do it. Nobody else gonna be able to do it for you. Uh, hold on. I know. I know. Hold on. I felt it. I guess we had something in here. Well, hold on. One more again for good measurement. One more again. I need one more again. Face though. I'm not gonna lie. I played that 3 times for a good reason because that should be the motivation for some of y'all for real. That should be the mindset you have. That should be the poker face you have when it comes to whatever you trying to incorporate in your life. Again, it's solely important to remember that you know you build best when when you're in the greatest of mind states. Oh, you did? Oh, I didn't know that. Didn't care. Well, since you said that, hold on. They forgot to take this out here with them. They forgot to take this out here with them.
Shit.
They forgot to take that with them. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. like I said, even on a hot Monday when you're supposed to be outside enjoying what life has to give you, including the gorgeous ladies, you worried about a man. So sorry about you. But again, take this for good measurement.
Shit.
I feel good though. Feel good though. Feel good about the message at hand, all in all though. Yeah, I know, James. I'm telling you right now, it's hotter than everything I just seen in White Castle. It's hot. Spicy sriracha hot, but nonetheless, again, make sure you keep yourself cool and hydrated. And again, if you having you know, any type of faintness or any type of sudden illnesses, so on and so forth, get yourself checked out. Me, I'm not gonna get myself checked out. I'm not gonna get myself checked out. And there's a reason why. Because I've learned to embrace my madness. There's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about that. Wait, yes it is.
If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
Call the troll busters and clip their asses right about it. Oh man. But again, the best thrill in life is actually taking a chance in life. Don't take a crazy risk though. You ain't trying to go to your grave too early. But you definitely don't want to go to your grave not leaving some form of a legacy. That's why again it's important to invest and take all the skills, the critical tools necessary to again create something. And again, it feels good because again, you can end up using technology, prime example, to spread that same knowledge and message to those who actually want to be a part of learning and building certain things, especially when it comes down to business. So again, you know, think about the bigger picture. It ain't solely just about you at the end of the day. It's solely about making decisions that's going to benefit you and the people around you. And don't worry, for those who thought I was going this weekend, I was. I was going off here, but I wasn't going elsewhere. You know, did a little ghost watching. Didn't like some of the things I seen. Almost irritated my spirit. But nonetheless, still was a blessed weekend all in all, though. Can't complain about it. And that's the one thing you gotta remember. You know, you can have all the complaints you want about certain things, but those things are just gonna be a part of life. And there's things that you can never change in life. Shades, what's going on, baby? You just in time too. Welcome to the new troll drops. I think I'm missing a couple troll drops, but I'll get them later. Hold on.
On the stage
Let's
right
get troll drop.
now.
Who the fuck starts
I
a
gotta go back.
conversation like that? I just sat down.
Don't worry, it's gonna be a whole bunch of that. Neff, what's going on, baby? Hope all well with you, sis. I gotta catch you a little video from, I believe, a couple days ago, 2 days ago. You over here scheming on the food again. It's all right, sis. It's all right. I don't see my plate in here. Matter of fact, she about to get the troll drop too. Tired of her madness. Tired of it. Yeah, I think it's a game. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just keep it simple today. I'm gonna keep it simple.
My muscles are getting bigger. Oh, yes, the muscles. The muscles are getting big from the pump.
That's for anybody else like
My
church. They getting this.
muscles are getting bigger. Oh, yes, the muscles. The muscles are getting big from the pump.
Nah, but hope all is well with you though, Neff. No, I had to mess with you real quick. Yeah, but you just gotta remember that part again. It's all about you know dedication, hard work. There's nothing wrong with doing so. I hear you, Shades. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You gotta think about it. What's important. You know, because in some points, trust me, you're gonna want to be sitting in a good seat. You ain't gonna want to just be stuck behind forever. And in certain instances, you ain't gonna want to take less. You're gonna want to be your own, or you're gonna want to build your own. So again, try to learn what you can learn, utilize it, and then pass it back on. Even if you got to delve deeper into it, hey, do so. It's necessary. It's the whole purpose. And then like, I hear you, Neff. Trust me, I already know. You had to make sure everything was everything, baby. But you got to just keep on. You know, got to keep on. Pushing yourself for greater. Like for some people, you're gonna do the necessary steps. Like for some who are really serious about sports and athletics, you see the dedication and you see the hard work that they put in. Getting up every day to, either run laps, stretch, weight lift, you know, get yourself in order. That's dedication. And some people are going to be destined to have great determination. Some are going to lose their determination just on not having the right type of support around, which is a sad thing, again, to be honest. That's why I say, whatever you are trying to do in life, make sure you got the right people around. Not that hard to do. Nah, you definitely look like a tourist, son. You ain't gonna do that. And you got Malcolm X glasses on. You better go on about your business, son. And you got a hoodie, son. It's hot. No, my bad, y'all. About to start cooking right now. You gonna be mad having that shit all day. Trust me. I forgot your ass get cold easy.
Sit down, relax, bro. This is me. I'm talking to me.
We hearing that shit. Put my government out there, nigga. That's about shoot. Nah, what you getting into later though?
Nothing, man. I might go back. I go back so help day. Yeah. Get some sun. Come out here to chill. Go back around like 4 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that, man.
Oh, it's too much. Telling you, son. And you gonna be sweating. Don't put that jacket on, son. My bad, y'all. Paul Dirt Farmer, what's going on? Sweet Liz, what's going on, baby? To me, you lost in translations. On that. Um, uh, I used to me with that shit. I told you I'm heavy. Nature, damn it. Nah, but it ain't like I said, ain't nothing wrong with again learning those tools and those important steps. You know, you want greater things. You want the thrill of push yourself out. Whether anybody not, you supposed to solely believe in yourself to get things done and get the job accomplished. It is the most important thing to remember. But yeah, you know, it's good when you actually learn those things. Because again, if you know how to utilize it, you're going off the rip utilize it. That's like taking the course of learning how to deal with auto mechanics and stuff like that. And I get it to the point where, shoot, I become the damn idiot savant. Man, listen, there's nothing for me to start building from there, branch off, build my own, and then from there give the opportunity. See, again, that's the way you got to get yourself motivated. Like I said, you great with technology, man. Listen, you better take all the necessary classes and steps necessary. Shoot, build your own. Like I said, create your own websites. You know, create your own markets. You know, it is about opportunity. The problem I see right now is they lost that just trying to gain opportunity. Everything got to be handed to them. Everything got to be a get rich quick scheme or some form of a scam just to get what you need. Really shouldn't even be that hard for you to do it. Even down to again the simplest things. You get the proper vendor's license, prime example, right? You could be out, even if you don't have a place of, setup, you can end up setting up your own at some points. But again, you gotta put in that work. Get the right vendor's licenses so this way they can't mess with you. And in certain spots, trust me, as much as they gonna want to mess with you, they ain't gonna be able to because again, you have all the criteria you need. And you're doing something honest, so you necessarily don't have to worry again about. Again, in some people's mind, life is a hustle. But what kind of hustle you going to get into? Are you going to get into the right form of hustle that's going to gain you knowledge, wisdom, but also gain you the proper respect? Or are you going to get into the other one? You delve into the other side, them shortcuts ain't going to work. And in certain instances, even if shortcuts work for some people, guess what? That's going to be a bad lesson because at some points, that's where that entitlement shit starts coming into play, for real. Again, it's important and it's critical, again, to recognize what you need to get into. It's critical for you, again, to keep your spirit high as possible. It's the only way you will learn something. It's the only way you will reflect and grow. But again, never be afraid to elevate and step up your game no matter what it is. You know, because again, it's those essential tools that you're going to need. And that's the thing. Everybody's going to make their decision on what side they going to best fit. But again, I was saying that notion right there, take the legal hustle. Like I said, I just watched 3 people I just walked past selling merchandise. Every last one of them got licenses. So even if the cops built to mess with them, they ain't gonna mess with them. But there are some who ain't fortunate to get their proper licenses. And I did want to speak about that a little bit too. Give me a second, y'all. They trying to give me a copyright. My bad, y'all. I'm getting a 2 for 2 biscuit. They trying to really get your boy a copyright. I hate when the weather start getting nice again. I just got trolled by music. Hold on. I'm feeling very upset right now. But to get myself back in the best light, I'm going to do this the right way.
Motherfucker. Motherfucker.
I'm bad, y'all. But yeah, James, that ain't funny because I bypassed one song and then I turn around and they trying to get your boy a copyright for nothing. They already don't like me, but then you gonna try to give me a copyright? Nah. Nah, but again, just remember, even if you're gonna start your own, again, make sure you got the proper products that you need. If you are going to get into doing your own type of things, then go ahead. Like prime example, I know some people right now selling their own soaps, sea moss, and all that other stuff, right? You start off small, you dream big, but yeah, you got to start off small in order to get to that main goal. Yeah, start off small. You invest the right things, and then again, you put out the best product. Again, even if you have to keep improving or keep adding things to that, so be it. You got people right now who are having problems trying to get proper vendors licenses, especially in the city right now. And it is kind of crazy because I don't see how some people, especially if they have put in the proper papers or the proper information, how hard is it for you to give them what they need? Especially when some of these people are, again, they starting their own. They don't have nowhere that they could really be established at. So spots that they know they can, work something and not have to worry about the BS. Again, you're kind of putting them in a down seat. And for those who might be having those issues, I would still say again, keep on fighting and keep pushing until you get what you need because it's crazy. There's some of you right now who gotta shut down certain operations because you're not getting what you need. Yeah, and see that's the thing though. Some people gotta realize that too. There should be no excuses. Again, you hold the key to your destination in life. You hold you hold everything. So what you gonna do? More you keep running from the more you keep running from the proper successes or the more you keep running from the potential blessings, you're gonna always be at a standstill. Again, build, grow, but also love the process. But yeah, today was just a little motivation for those who definitely need it. I can tell at some point I'm gonna keep getting bombarded by music and stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's about that time for me to figure out lunch. And yeah, I mostly again just wanted to get that across to some people. You don't knock yourself. You never second guess yourself. And you continue to strive and fight for what you feel is necessary. Because again, nobody's going to be able to turn their tides but you. And all in all, if you want better, you got to think better. You got to be better. Hopefully, somebody did get something out of this. For those following me on Clapper, I'll definitely be back tonight with the good vibes. You already know what it is. Just wanted to have a little quick chime in with the people and let everybody know that I was all good, even though you ain't seen me this weekend. I was good. Just needed that time to recharge. And it been a rough weekend anyway, work wise. So yeah, couldn't do but oh so much. I ain't messing with you, Commander. Don't start your see you, but you trying to troll me right now. See. I like that. I'm already being trolled. So watch this. Yeah, my bad. Definitely being trolled. Nah, but I'll definitely be back tonight on Clapper with the good vibes. Um, hopefully somebody again take that into consideration. What I said. If you good and knowledgeable with crunching numbers, knowing how to trade and sell and all that other stuff, again, put your best foot forward. Put your best foot forward, and again, just keep yourself invested. You know. But yeah, let me get up out of here. Let me find some shade and find some food. Again, it's always a blessing to bring something to the people, and that's what we're gonna keep doing. Yeah, no matter what the severity or the ignorance, I still got something to bring to the people. Chat. So yeah, definitely make sure that you again keeping yourself grand, man. Again, invest the right type of know-how in your life. Whatever you know you're gonna bring to the table, you gotta bring it full force. Again, let it be calculated when it's all said and done. But no, you just keep that in mind again, because no matter what, and no matter how, you're gonna find a way to get through whatever you're getting through, and you're gonna find a way to be blessed. Again, take the right investments in yourself. Don't take these shortcuts and stop following the wrong type of advice too, because that right there will set you apart from everything else. It will set you apart from the blessings you're supposed to have. So again, keep those yes men away from you. Keep the scavengers and the skanks away, and anything else along the lines that's not bringing you no form of peace or no form of happiness, kindly move away from it. Again, you got to have a clear head when you move in life. Stress should never be the number one thing, even though it is a thing. It shouldn't be the number one thing. Again, keep yourself, humble. Keep yourself building strong. You got it. No matter what, you got it. Got to keep yourself looking forward to tomorrow. And even though tomorrow ain't promised, shit, it's solely up to you. While you got the time, keep investing, keep growing, keep shaping your future. Trust me, the simplest things will definitely pan out for you. It's not about having big blessings all in all. It's just about blessings, period. Don't forget about that. But yeah, I definitely see y'all. I'm going to give or take. I'm going to see y'all around 7. Give y'all the extendo clip. Could be back with another conversation before then. If not, like I said, I see y'all on Clapping tonight, definitely. Try and enjoy yourselves. You know, and again, for those in the city or those in around right now, keep yourself hydrated, safe, and also make sure you got everything you need just in case. Just Jay, you already late for church, baby. Tired of your madness, baby. See, now she got to get one of these too. See, I knew she was coming. I knew she was coming. It's always one. It's always one, man. Got me a little upset right now. Go ahead, since you came in here, hold this real quick too.
Dear friend, I know it's your birthday today, but keep yourself under control. Don't drink all the alcohol in town or the news will be like this tomorrow.
God damn it. You know I gotta mess with her real quick. Nah, but I definitely see y'all later on. Um, Again, appreciate everybody that's been a part, still being a part of this build. Again, we still got great convos and more content coming. And again, when I drop these links, y'all already know I'll be scared. You got something to say? Say it. I'm all for the different views and opinions, in case people thought I wasn't. Nothing wrong with having a great conversation and getting different perspectives on things. And that's the one thing you got to remember too. If I do get up out of here, life is going to give you different situations and different perspectives on things. It's solely about what you decipher, what you actually take with you that's knowledgeable, and then you move forward from there. But yeah, let me get up out of here. Y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout outs to the replay gang. Shout outs to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. Everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. What I'm gonna do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real bills. But you know I can't let y'all go out of here like that, man. I can't let y'all go out here like that, man. I'll give y'all some good vibes. I'll give y'all some good vibes. I'll leave y'all with some. I'll leave y'all some good on. I don't know. I'll leave y'all some good on love. Don't worry.